How to do this as a meditation, how to do this as a practice. The first step, the first duality of the breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. There is a sense of duality in it. Let's acknowledge this sense of duality in our breath, that there is inhalation and exhalation. There's life that comes in with inhalation. There's death that flows away with exhalation. So in meditation, the first step we'll do is to bring our awareness to inhalation and exhalation, and keep our awareness on inhalation and exhalation until there's a natural balance arising between inhalation and exhalation, until the obsession, the imbalance of inhalation and exhalation is slowly fading away, until when you're breathing in and out, you arrive to a centeredness where slowly the separation between inhalation and exhalation fades away, and you feel the continuity, you feel the balance, you feel the rhythm. You are both inhalation and exhalation at the same time. Your mind becomes harmonious and observes your inhalation and exhalation as one process, not as two processes. In the beginning, you acknowledge your inhalation, you acknowledge your exhalation by being aware of inhalation, by being aware of exhalation. Through this awareness, a balance will start to arise, and with this balance, this duality of inhalation and exhalation of your breath will go away. That would be the step number one. The duality is gone on the physicality. Then we will go deeper. We will look into our subtle mechanisms, our subtle sensations, the sensations that we feel when our awareness is turned inwards, when our awareness is in our inner space, and we feel subtle sensations, our mind moving from there, here to there, thoughts arising, thoughts falling back, something arising in the mind, falling back again, thoughts of past arising, thoughts of future arising. All these dualities you will acknowledge, you will just observe. Acknowledge, observe, don't try to change it. It will naturally settle down. As you become more and more aware, as you become more and more silent in meditation, this duality will fade away. Your balance, your harmony, your centeredness, the balance between yin and yang, your inner energies will slowly start to establish on its own. All you have to do is remain aware of this inner subtle duality of this or that, and let it fade away. Start with the breath, step number one. Once you feel that your breath has settled, once you feel that your breath has reached to a harmony where you don't feel the difference between inhalation and exhalation, and you see it as one continuous process, then after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, we'll move on to observing more subtler mechanisms in us and just observing what goes in the mind, what goes in the body, all these sensations that come and go. Throughout these observations, remain choiceless, remain non-judgmental, don't touch anything, simply observe what is going on in your body, what is going on in your mind, and let it reach to a settlement, let it reach to a natural harmony. After this observation for another 10 minutes, you will find yourself that your mind has settled, your body has settled, and it's time to remain silent. It's time to move away from any kind of observation, to move away from any object of observation, which is either was your breath or was your contents of your mind or your inner sensations, but to just remain silent, just remain aware. Absolutely nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to be. Just stay in silent awareness. When you are going deeper into silence, into awareness, what happens is that your mind, it slowly loses this duality, and your consciousness comes out of this duality and becomes one. What I mean by that is, when you are observing, when your awareness is on your breath, or your awareness is on any of the inner mechanisms, there is a separation between what you observe and who is observing. So the observer and the observed, there is a separation. And in silence, that separation also slowly merges and dissolves. What is left is only observation. What is left is only awareness. What is left is only pure consciousness. All what I am describing sounds theoretical, but it can very well be your experience as well, provided you do meditation sincerely, provided you practice what we learn here as often as you can, and see that all this becomes your experience, all this arises in your daily experience, not just in the moments of meditation, but also beyond the moments of meditation, and how that natural bliss, that natural silence, it spills over the rest of your life and starts influencing the rest of your life in a transformative way, in a positive way, which is beyond descriptions. With that, I would invite you to join me in this wonderful moment of silence for the next 20 to 30 minutes, where we will move from duality to non-duality, to Advaita, to a sense of oneness, to a sense of centeredness.